All right, I've been making videos on Call of Duty Mobile for about the last 2 years, and for some reason, I still don't know how to intro a video. I struggle so much. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. We're going to give you guys some rank tips to overall help counteract the meta and make you guys as good as possible. I know that it's very, very frustrating to die to a terrible player that's using the MX9 or the Holger, or basically just a player that, you know, beats you because the servers are really laggy, those kinds of things. So we're going to try and counteract that, make you as good as possible so you don't have to start struggling with some of these things. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and drop a like on today's video if you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more of it, and stick around all the way to the end of the video so you don't miss another tip. So number one, we don't want a hard peak angles. Basically what this means is when you're standing in a doorway or just, you know, holding some sort of, you know, entry point of whatever, you don't want to just stand there. So if we go, let's go to the map Nuketown, right? We don't really want to, like, we'll talk about the garage, okay? We'll just use the garage for a reference point. You don't really want to sit in the garage like staring to see if anybody is out there, because what's going to happen is you're going to get shot. You're going to get, somebody's going to slide around the corner, and with the laggy ping, they're going to have a very high advantage, allowing them to basically kill you before you can even react. Especially with the MX9 and the speed in which they can move, you're going to be completely destroyed. So anytime you want to hold an angle, number one, you need to make it like as tight as possible, meaning that there's only a small portion that they can see you until they get to a point where you're going to basically be able to kill them. Or number two, you need to kind of just check angles but not really hold them, because you're, like I said, you're gonna die, and with guns killing so fast, you're not gonna even have a chance to react. So number two, if you are the person peeking angles, the best thing to do, especially if you know that there's people around that corner, is you want to get all the way to the corner of the wall, and then you want to slide out. You don't want to slide 2 or 3 feet before the corner, because then you're gonna pop out basically right where they're aiming. So constantly make sure that you guys are sliding once you reach the corner. That way you have like 4 feet. So basically they don't see you, and then all of a sudden they see you slide, and you're basically going to be able to kill them in the time that they can react. So we want to make sure that we're using that against the other people. Number three, a great option, and I know this sucks for a lot of you guys, but and maybe I'll make a video if you guys want to see it. Let me know down in the comments right now about using guns that aren't meta. Now, normally the MX9, the Holger, and sniper rifles, the Locust or the DLQ are really your best option. So if you guys want to see me go over like gunsmiths that are for other guns that are a little off meta that you can still compete with, just type right now down in the comments off meta, and I'll be sure to get to some of your guys's requests and make a video on some off meta guns that you can still use. The next important tip number 4 for ranked, is finding the missing role in your team. So maybe your team is getting a good amount of kills, but they're not playing as much objective, or they're just kind of struggling to stay in the objective. So then you have to basically fill that role of playing objective regardless of what you wanted to do. Number 2 is the kind of opposite thing, where your team is really, really heavy in the objective, but they just keep dying out because they're not able to get kills. So that means that you need to be close to the objective and just trying to slay out as much as possible, but not really playing the objective. Trying to kind of either hold them in their spawn, or just kind of, you know, make them like waste time trying to kill you so that your teammates can capture, and then once they do capture, again, your job is really just to defend. So finding that missing role is very, very important. And the last tip that I don't think a lot of you guys think about is really, really focusing on playing as sweaty as possible, sliding around corners, flicking your aim, making sure you're ready, that, you know, you're just really trying, right? You're playing as aggressive and as, like, you know, as fast as you possibly can, while being as smart as you can. And really just try harding every single game is going to help you guys out so very much. But I do plan on making some videos on how to get legendary, how to gain more points. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like if you did enjoy the video. Make sure you do have your post notifications on, and if you guys did make it to the end of the video, I do have my vlog channel. It'll be the first link down in the description. Make sure you go check out my vlog channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. and I'll see you guys in the next video.